What's going on, guys? Hey, it's Anthony here at the Breakout Daily. Thank you for tuning in. Guys, we're talking Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. I don't know what we call Sunday. And then a little bit of Cyber Monday because I'm recording this Cyber Monday night. I have a ton of videos I am working on, but let's dive into this one first. All right, so thank you guys for checking us out here at the Breakout Daily. Guys, epic weekend for comic books. I think it was an important weekend. If you guys didn't participate or even check out the Whatnot app and comics, you guys missed something incredible. Whatnot did a bunch of giveaways for the comic book world. There's only 2 giveaways I saw, but they did have others going. I think that they were more prone to be putting those into the niche or the market. So they were giving away PS5s, I think, to everybody, giving away at retail price. I shouldn't say giving them away. They could have. That would have been even crazier. So you paid $499. You got a PS5, the disc, and the $499. Both the disc, the better edition. And then you had a chance. They were dropping these in the live auctions, which was pretty wild. And then on top of that, they were doing a 1 in 1,000 Venom comic that was done by Todd McFarlane, and it was crazy. So this thing would just drop into an auction midstream, and you had a few seconds to get it. The comic book only cost $4 each. Super awesome. So what else was happening? There was so many different sellers. It was absolutely amazing. I think I've mentioned this before, but Whatnot Wednesdays is crazy. We have now, last week we had Gem Mint, Nerdy Girl Comics, Comic Tom, we had Comic Pops, we had Mill Geek, we had just so many back-to-back shows. And the cool thing about it is, not only is it, you got the opportunity to look at comic books and discuss comic books, you had the opportunity to interact with them, but you also had the opportunity to buy comic books. It was something special. I think we're going to continue to see a rise in what these guys have got going. And man, seeing 200 plus people on the live stream bidding against each other and doing all those things was absolutely amazing. That was Wednesday. You jump to Friday. There was dozens of sellers doing an incredible job. So if you're a Whatnot seller, my hat's off to you. I saw some incredible books that I've never seen before, never thought I'd see. I had the opportunity to bid, and I bought some incredible books. In fact, we've got 2 boxes right here that I bought right around Black Friday time that just made it in. I've got several, 10 other boxes here and probably 10 more coming my direction. So we're going to have a ton of unboxing videos. But these 2 boxes, I don't know what's in this one. So for those that are Whatnot sellers, I'm not intentionally not going to mention you because shippers use their names, and I'm not going to use your name. Now, this other box was one of my most epic hauls I've had to date. And it was the way that they did the auction was incredible. We'll dive into that in a minute. Through this weekend, though, hopefully this video isn't too long. Again, man, just seeing and discussing and talking with people and everything. It was an event for comic goers that you could do from your home, from your mobile device. It's about as good as it can get as far as bringing the community together. Now, there was some issues with the Whatnot drops. There was people that were just hiding out. They weren't participating. They weren't buying comic books. They weren't doing anything. They were just waiting for the drops, and then they just take as many. I know that several people had stated, oh, I got 12 comics. I got 16 comics. It's like, Jesus, between 3 people, they got the majority share of those Todd McFarlane books, which is unfortunate as far as I'm concerned, especially if they're not participating. So more to come on that because I was fortunate enough to get one and it's already shipped. So as soon as it comes in, you guys will get to see it and I'll talk further about that. So again, there were shows almost going 24 hours a day, different sellers from shops like Torpedo Comics. There was Atomic Monkey Comics, in which we're going to talk about. and just so many big guys that were jumping in. I was just on a stream with Gary did another show today. Skeleton Key Comics is on there right now. It's almost overwhelming. Just seeing so many different books and the prices, guys. I'm going to do a video just on this, but I saw prices for books going for next to nothing. And then I saw prices for books that were going for astronomical prices. So pretty wild. Let's open up one of these guys. I'll end with the Atomic Monkey Comics because I do want to talk about that on how they did their auction. I thought it was unique. I thought it was cool. And I got some freaking incredible books. Actually, all three of these books have been on my want list for a long time. One of them, ironically, I have 2 other copies of, but the other 2 I have not been able to touch, mostly because of pricing, and I just haven't seen them until this auction. Let's open up this guy first. Maybe they put their seller name in the box here so we can at least look at some books. Again, guys, I have a ton of unboxing videos, mail call videos coming, which I'm excited to show you guys what I got coming in. And hopefully at some point I will be selling some of these books. Some of them. I'm growing my PC as well as trying to build out some specs, and possibly we'll be doing a cool show at some point. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so unfortunately, again, I'm not going to say the seller's name. Let me see if I can look at the location. So I bought a ton of books from a ton of different people. And so unfortunately, yeah, I don't want to say that. Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go. There's the slip. Okay. So this is from West Coast Devengers on IG. So I'll check them out. What do I got? Okay, cool. Wow. Sweet. Okay, so now I know what I'm getting here. Cool. So these are some cool books. I didn't see the slip at first. It was kind of hiding. Oops. And again, so the bigger the audience, or if you get into a room with people that are bidding, you will pay a price. Oops. Shit. I just dropped a box I didn't mean to. Jesus. A lot of tape as normal, guys. So I am gearing up to do a ton of videos. So just be prepared for that. All right. So what do we got here? Oh, I thought this was pretty cool. I have never seen one of these before. I have no idea if it's worth anything, but I only paid a couple of bucks for it. I think only one book in here. Yeah, one book I probably overpaid for. Anyways, check this out. Wizard Press presents Beyond Zero Hour, first edition, sealed in the bag. Who is that on the cover? Alex Ross art, and it's still sealed. It's not open. I thought that was really cool. I picked that up for a couple of bucks. I don't know if someone was sleeping, or maybe it's worthless, and I was just the dummy that decided to do that. Decided to pick it up. So let's go into the books here. I've mentioned this many times over. We've got Invincible 121. I actually think I have several copies of this book. Low print run. Great condition. A little bit of rubbing on it. We've got, I thought this was cool. So now I remember this auction. This is the preview for American Gods, which again, huge Neil Gaiman fan. If you guys don't know that. So I thought that was cool. I had to pick this up, and I think I have another copy. This one's fine, very fine, as they stated. Youngbloods #2, first appearance of the Prophet. Some of that old Rob Liefeld goodness, if you're into Rob Liefeld. Excited because if you don't know, it was announced that we will be seeing him soon on the big screen. All right, so I'm going through this just to make sure I'm not missing anything. We've got Invincible 98. Very low print run on this, under 20,000 on this book. We've got Spider-Man 13, which, if you don't know, I've been picking up some of these books as I can. The Pacelli cover. Look at that. Awesome art. My hand is covering it. I apologize. And then we've got Invincible 99, under 15K. That dinosaur cover. Super, super epic looking book. So let me move this out of the way because, guys, this next box it blew my mind just even being able to pick it up. So 3 books in here. The way that these guys did the auction, again, this is Atomic Monkey. I got concerned there for a minute because when it shipped, it sat for several days, which it's always very concerning. Anyways, the way that these guys, while I open this, did the auction was they had a wall of books behind them with 16 comics on it. I think it was like 4 rows. And you essentially bid on, you just place a bid and then you get to choose the book. And now the bid started for the most part at $50. And so I bid on several books or several opportunities, and some of this stuff went wild. Now, there is a bit of a surprise with this because the starting book with this, it always started at 50. So 2 of these books started at 50 and I got them for 50. And then one of the books in here, I ended up paying extra. So these guys really packaged it, which I appreciate because these are not necessarily cheap books. So, and what was funny about it was I was one of the first people in the room. I think I may have mentioned this before, and I didn't know what was going on. So I asked, they explained it, and it was like, fuck it, I'll be the first one to bid then. So I did. I ended up bidding $50, and I'll show you. Hold on here. I'm going to be very careful. I don't want to cut into the book. This is the first time I've ever seen this before. I'll show you guys here in 1 second. Sorry for taking so long. I just want to make sure. Look at this. Those are like styrofoam covers. Genius. But wait till you see what's inside of this, guys. I am so excited to share this with you. And just given the opportunity to be a part of their auction, which again was absolutely incredible. And then getting these, I was and still am kind of taken back. So let's see if I can open it. Oh no. Hold on here. I got to be very careful. Very, very careful. Because these are all, there's 3 big books here. One, or not one. Damn. Come on, tape. So anyways, I kick it off, $50. There's a bunch of good books, man. There's some Silver Age goodness. There's all kinds of stuff. At the time, I only had 1 copy, and oh, this is beautiful. Oh, that is a nice copy. Anyways, this was on the wall. This is my 3rd copy, so I'll have 2 copies to send off. Sandman #1. This book is doing great things right now, and I think is going to continue to climb. So this is a gorgeous copy, guys. This really is. No color breaking spine ticks. I might press this one. But yes, $50. Incredible deal. Another $50 book, and then I'll show you the one that cost me over $50. This is not in that bad of condition. I think they were given this kind of a harsh grade. It does have some spine ticks. Notable spine ticks. Could use a press. But guys, I finally got a book I've wanted for quite a while. Incredible Hulk, 340. That epic Todd McFarlane cover. The cover itself is what makes this book. Obviously nothing crazy other than this is one of those books that has been copied many times over $50. So I had to take it. That's one I'll more than likely get graded. Both of those books I'll get graded because I want to get a slab of that book. But the last book, guys, absolutely incredible deal. And my goodness, this has a little bit of a dog ear on the bottom. Other than that, this is a gorgeous book. So we'll have to see what we can get from it. And it is The New Mutants 98. First appearance, Deadpool. Super clean. You guys are going to see more of this. So that is how Black Friday went for me. I'll have more dialogue coming soon. Battery looks like it's going to kick on me. So thank you guys for tuning into the Breakout Daily. Super stoked to add those books to my collection. All of them, the Invincibles, New Mutants 98, my first New Mutants, my first Deadpool first appearance. But guys, we have a ton of great content coming, a ton of great books to share with you. So hit subscribe down below. I'm Anthony. This is the Breakout Daily. Check me out on Instagram, on TikTok, and everywhere else. And we'll catch up with you in the next video.